Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Raleigh's Military Transition. Today we got some good stuff for you. Today we're going to cover VA math. We're going to talk about expectation management once you receive your VA decision letter. And we're also going to talk about what I'm looking forward to, the Discord page. The Discord page is going to cover so much information. You guys are going to love it. Now come on and let's talk VA math. Let's go. Alright YouTube, welcome to VA math. Why VA math? The VA says that you're only one person, you can only be 100%. So, as we're making claims and we're filing disability claims, we're going to come up with a lot of different ratings. And unless you got one condition that gets you to 100% automatically, we got to work our way up the mountain and figure out what our actual VA rating is at 100%. Because at the end of the day, I'll show you more, but you need at least a minimum of 240% to get to 100%. So let's go ahead and learn some VA math. Currently, I have up the 38 CFR Part 4, the VA Bible I call it, because it also has all our rating schedules that talk about the conditions that we have and what percentage you get for each severity of your condition. So we're going to look at the combined rating table. The combined rating table will give you your combined rating for the disability. So if you guys saw my short that took off kind of big, I wouldn't call viral 500 views, but if you guys saw that, we were talking about 50 plus 30 equals 80%. In regular math, yes it does. But in VA math, no it doesn't. And the combined rating table will tell you this. So, this is the combined rating table. Over here on the right hand side, I have a decision letter that one of our viewers was kind enough to give me as the example for this whole video. As you can see, this person was service connected for obstructive sleep apnea. Got 50% for that. Congratulations. August 1st was the effective date. They also got migraines, and they got 30% for that. Congratulations again, and so on. So you get a whole list of what percentages you are and for what reason. And further down the letter, if you have the whole letter, it tells you why they came up with the decision that they came up with for you. So those are the decisions. So on the combined rating table, it tells you that you need to organize. You need to organize from most severe to least severe and put them in order to use this table. So I went ahead and took the liberty. This is how they came down. This is the percentages that I put them into. Okay, so they're just in order. These are going to go obsolete because they're 0%, so they're not considered for your compensation or any of the decisions that the VA has for you. Okay, so this is the combined rating table. The combined rating table, we're going to go from most severe to least severe, and it's going to go most severe, next least severe, most severe, and least severe. And I will show you as we go through this person's example. Okay, so the first severe thing that they have is 50%. The next severe thing is 30%. So the cross path is 65%. So that short is going to change to 50% plus 30% equals 65%. Why? Okay, now we're going to go and take 65%. That's your most severe action. And we're going to go to the next thing, which this is not 2. This is a typo. This is 20. We're going to go to 20% from 65. 65 to 20% is 72%. You see where this is going? So we're going to do this another 4 times. 72% to 20% is 78%. Now we got 3 more times, right? 78% to 82%. 2 more times, 82 to 20% is 86. And last but not least, 86 to 20% is 89%. Did you see how I did that? Okay, we took the severity. We had 5 20s and we went down 5 times. So Now we're going to rinse, repeat, and do that for all the 10%. So 89 to 10 is 91%. 90%. And then 90 to 10% is 1%, and 91% is 1% to 92%, and so on. And we're going to do that all the way down to 10, all the way down until you max out the table, which is going to get you to 95%, which rounds up to 100%. So congratulations to this viewer. They got 100% on their disability rating. Congratulations. But you got to be careful, because you got to know what your actual percentage is, because you got to know your wiggle room and everything else. So to give you an idea of that, I did a spreadsheet. If we take all his percentages, that person is 300%. 300% to max out, and I believe it took him to 98% or something like that. So he is very close to a full 100%. But what got us to 100% on this math that we just did is this, it took 6 more 10%, which brought him up to 240 for the minimum to get to his 100%. So that's how you use the combined rating table and finding out what your real VA rating is. Sure, there's other tools out there. You don't know if they're accurate. You don't know how to calculate, because it talks about bilateral conditions being a certain amount of percentage and all this other stuff. I think that's how this viewer got to some of their 20%. If we look here, yeah, claim has bilateral shoulder pain, 20%. So there's different calculations for those percentages. And I believe the SIPREP video that I'm going to leave down in the description is going to show you a SIPREP video. And he's going to go over this with how to calculate it with mathematical formulas. And it's mainly adding, subtracting, and division. Simple math. But it'll show you how to get the same way we did on this table. So that is VA math. All right, YouTube, we just covered VA math. Man, blows your mind, right? How our example had 300% just to get to 100%. VA, man, you're only one person. You're only 100% of one person. Okay, anyway, let's talk expectation management after you receive your decision letter from the VA regarding your disability claim. Expectation management is huge. I wish I had what I'm giving you right now, because I didn't. I was under the assumption, because when you're thinking when you're leaving service, what are you thinking about? You're thinking about compensation. You're thinking about money, man. You're separating from the service. You're not getting a retirement check. How am I going to get paid? Well, that's the quickest way out of mom and dad's house. Us retirees, we're thinking, oh, cool, the retirement check's covering some, but it's not covering all my expenses, so how am I going to get paid? So you're thinking, okay, well, for you retirees, we'll use that example, right? You're thinking, okay, I pray that finance did everything right, that I get my retirement check on time. Thank God it did, for me anyway. I'm not about the rest of you. But also, you're thinking, man, that VA disability, regardless of the situation, it's money, man. It's going to come quick, right? Not so much. This is where I talk about expectation management. All right. So this person that we are using as example for the VA math has gone and gotten their letter, and they get to this portion of the letter. This portion of the letter says, hey, I'm going to start paying you $4,100 on September 1st. And you're like, cool, man. So on September 1st, I'm going to get $4,100. Not so fast. Okay, so on the previous portion of this video, you saw that all of the members' percentage decisions were on 1 August 2023. All right, so you were awarded your conditions on 1 August 2023. However, VA does not pay partial months. I repeat, VA does not pay partial months. So, 1 August, when you were awarded the condition, was considered a partial month because they consider a partial month the first of the month. It's dirty, folks. It's dirty. So, when they say payment start date, they mean that's when your pay starts to go into effect. So, they're like the military. They pay in the arrears. Meaning, you have to earn it. So you got to earn it starting 1 September. Because August didn't count. Yes, sir. So, expectation management for people that are retiring. You're not going to get compensation checks for the first 60 days from that 1 August date as the example. So for this person, you're not getting paid for August. You're getting paid for September, but you're not getting paid to the end of the month. So you're going to get your first check on 1 October. So use that based on when you were awarded your stuff. So you're awarded your conditions on 1 March. Most likely your payment start date's going to be 1 April. So you're not going to get paid till 1 May. You're going to have a 60-day gap from when you were notified of your payment start date. So that's expectation management for retirees. It might be a little bit less painful for you separatees because they don't pay partial months. So we'll use the example on the board here. Let's say you retire or separated on 17 August. Okay, so they're not going to pay you for the month of August, so your payment start date is going to be 1 September. And you'll get paid on 1 October. So you only have to wait about 45 days. So that's expectation management. I know when you are transitioning, it's the most stressful time in your life. You don't know where you're going to live, especially if you came from overseas. But thank God I had a house that I kicked my renters out and I just moved in. But you don't have a house. You don't have income coming in. So, one, when am I going to get hired? When am I going to get my money from the VA? Because I got my letter. Yay, I'm going to get paid next month. No, you're not. You're going to wait another month. And for you retirees, hey, you're going to get a check. Hopefully finance did their stuff that you get it right on time. Like mine did. They came in clutch. But that's expectation management for your VA decision. Just keep in mind about compensation, please. I want you guys to know about that ahead of time, that you're not blindsided thinking just like I was. I was irate, man. I was on the VA post on Facebook. I'm like, what the hell, bro? Why ain't I getting paid? Till they explained it to me. So I would say to everybody, man, write your congressman. Figure out this partial month nonsense because it's crazy. Especially for retirees that you're forced to retire at the end of the month. You have no other option. So your VA rating is going to start on the following day if you did the DBB process. And you're not going to get paid that first month. They're not going to pay you. That's crazy. Write your congressman. All right? That's all I got on that. And now we're going to go ahead and talk about the Discord page. All right, YouTube. Welcome to Raleigh's Military Transition Discord page. This page is eventually going to be extremely amazing and beneficial to every vet out there, man. It's going to be not only for the transitioning people, it's good for regular vets as well. It's all in one, all exclusive, and covers a lot of information. You're never too old to learn Discord. I'm 44. I'm not very Discordish, but I'm learning, and I'm leaning on my son to teach me some areas in here. But as a user, it should be very easy. It's just point and click, and you'll be able to figure out Discord pretty easy. We got on the left-hand side, we got rules, we got announcements, resources, rules of engagement for the state benefits category. I'll go over that here shortly. We got the text channels. These are all just the general stuff that's always out there. Just come in here, chat with us, say hello. Hello, what's up? Boom, done. Jump in, say hello. Let's share information. Next is specific branch information for military transition requirements. At the end of the day, I want to make videos, man. I want to make videos to help everybody out. I don't know how to out-process any other branch except for the Space Force and Air Force. So help me out, Army, Marines, Navy. Hook me up, man. Go ahead and help me populate this. I'll make you I'm making an admin that you can help in these areas. Just let me know. I put the VA claims process in here. Every video that we've done so far, I brain dumped all my information right into these processes. So we got the VSO preparation. I wrote this toward vets this time because you guys got the videos, like the vets got the other way of doing it because they're not coming out of service. They are coming directly. They've been out for a while, so they need to go find medical records sometimes. So I put archives.gov in here that they can go collect that. I put the FOIA Act that you can get your C file, which we're going to talk about in another video, and so on. So it's information that I provided to you guys in your previous videos as well. And then I had another one here. I don't know where it went. Maybe it fell into another channel. Let's see. I will put it back in here. We had a useful links section that seems to have gone away. So I'm going to add the useful links back in to be more helpful for you guys in the future. And then we got benefits by state. I live in the state of Colorado. I started populating the Colorado Discord, where this is not good, guys. I'm not seeing all my threads that I have added in here. They're usually on the left-hand side. Maybe it's a noob thing because I've been messing around with Discord that I'm not so familiar with. But basically what I'm doing in here is I'm putting what percentage you need to have each individual benefit and where to go to get those benefits. So I'm trying to reproduce this in every single state, where to get each benefit, what you need for it, and so on. So that covers the state benefits. That covers how to out-process the military, because we do a poor job in the admin sections of, I'm sure, every military branch. So it's very informational to have that information here. Example for the Air Force. I think because I did permissions somewhere else, we're having this issue. But for the Air Force, we got different things. So this is how you separate. This is how you retire. This is how you do a records review. Put that information in here, and then I included a video that I did on how to review your records for the Air Force. How to apply for SkillBridge with links. Just keep common format. I want one-stop shopping for this Discord page. I don't want people to have to go and learn how to do SkillBridge. Like, where do I find it? How do I do it? I don't understand. I want it to be right here that you can grab it. You can click on a link and start the process. So I'm very excited about this Discord page. I want you guys to be actively involved in it. Let's build this community together. I will say that I will utilize some of these items for future videos, that we can educate all separatees and retirees and all vets that are out there. So I appreciate you guys coming for the video. We covered VA math. We covered expectation management for once you receive your VA decision letter. And we also covered Discord. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you like this video. And don't forget to go and become a part of the Discord page. Have a good time. I appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you.